Mary Friedrickson was born in a quiet Swedish town near the northern lakes, where winters were long and silence had its own rhythm. Her mother taught piano, her father worked long shifts at the paper mill, and Mary grew up surrounded by the hum of simplicity. At age 10, her father surprised her with a scratched, second-hand guitar he'd saved for months to buy. From that day, Mary lived inside sound. She wrote her first song before she turned 12, a trembling melody about snow melting into rivers, and played it at her mother's funeral 2 years later. That grief became her muse. By 16, her voice carried a texture that audiences never forgot. Soft, smoky, but filled with power. After finishing school, she moved to Stockholm with a suitcase, her guitar, and a promise to herself. She would make music that meant something. Her first album, Frozen Fire, arrived like lightning. It was a mix of pain and beauty, her mother's memory, her own loneliness, and the dreams she chased. Critics said her songs felt like journal entries whispered into the dark. But just as success found her, fate struck again. At 28, Mary collapsed backstage after a concert in Berlin. The diagnosis was devastating, a malignant brain tumor. The doctors warned that surgery might affect her ability to sing, or even to speak. For weeks, she said nothing at all. She sat in her small hospital room, staring at the guitar beside her bed. Then one morning, she picked it up and began to hum a soft tune that grew into the song, Still I Rise. The operation left her with memory lapses and partial hearing loss in one ear. Her voice was raspier, but her spirit only deepened. Against all odds, Mary returned to the studio. Her next album, Silence Has a Sound, became her most powerful work. A raw, haunting collection of songs about mortality, faith, and rediscovering purpose. The lead single, In the Quiet of My Mind, captured her struggle perfectly. They cut away the storm inside, but left a song that would not die. I may forget the words sometimes, but never how it feels to try. The album won international awards, but Mary stayed humble. She used her fame to raise awareness for brain cancer research, funding programs that offered music therapy to patients. In her final years, she often said, "Cancer took a part of my mind but gave me back my soul." When Mary passed away at 35, she left behind not just music, but a movement. Artists and patients alike who saw in her a living testament that even in suffering, there can be beauty, rhythm, and resurrection. Her ashes were scattered on the same frozen lake where she'd written her first song. Each winter, fans still gather there, guitars in hand, singing her words into the wind. Even silence sings if you dare.